Здорово, здорово, с вами Сода. В прошлый раз мы проходили... Что мы проходили? Первую книгу Кена Фоллета «Столб земли», да? Она называлась... Сейчас я вам скажу. «Из пепла». Там были первые по 7 главы, с 1 по 7 с этим. Сори. Так, и что там было? Там было невероятное детективное приключение монаха Филиппа. Мы там исследовали, что-то там находили ключи, что-то такое. В общем, да. Так, вот она вроде. Еще ошибка моя была в прошлом в том, что я вообще не сохранилась даже, когда проходила. Поохотиться. Местоположение Чудфорест. Если честно, я играла это месяц назад. Я особо не помню, как тут управляется. Кабан. Урчит в животе. Ну, видимо, за оленем сейчас пойдем или что? Сори, что? А он даже больше не... Окей. Так, возвращаемся. Сори. Я немного не... Ой. А почему? Зачем я это сделала? Ой. Еще раз спрошу, надо прям. На нахрен.
Yes.
Ты будешь моим обедом. Ужином.
My name is Jack. For a long time, it was the only name I had known. I was born and raised in a cave by my mother. We were used to getting by, but that year the winter had been harsh. I was proud to have killed my first deer that day. And while waiting for Mother to help me cure it, I decided to practice my reading.
Он умеет читать. А как, если он в
The
пещере?
Lord and King of all France, Charles the Great, has spent 7 long years fighting in Spain. He has conquered the highlands and the plain. He... Before him not a single fort remains.
Все? Нет?
Before him not a single fort remains.
Afternoon was approaching fast, and Mother still hadn't returned. So, if I wanted to cure the meat, I had to do it on my own. Else it would all go to waste.
Окей. Книгу собирается учить. Так. Как копчать мясо? Мой первый лень.
I can't eat it raw. I need to cure it. Meat goes bad fast.
Ага. Бревна есть. Ну, любила прошлой осенью.
There he is. Charles the Great, the protector of my town.
Самодельные игрушки.
You're coming with me.
Ой, что это упало? Эллен — это, видимо, мама, да? Окей. Мешки. Живем орех. Так, а как коптить? Одна книга на французском. Круто ко мне.
Huh? What's that?
Что за шум доносится из леса? Мы должны пойти за звуком? Или не надо? Ой, это ребенок. Подождите. Ребенок ребенком, да? Да, и ужасный, наверное. Сейчас, подожди, сейчас.
The fire isn't warm enough. I need some dry wood.
Сейчас. Я сейчас пойду за тобой. Просто мне
Good.
мясо надо.
It's warmer. Mother will be proud. Now, what's that noise?
Да. Подожди, у меня для проще. Он берет. Подожди, я не беру же. Положись. Так, ладно. Там ребенок кричит. Мне нужно за ним пойти. Ой, это же те люди, которые были в прологе.
Good. He hasn't seen you. Who is he? A whip. That's what he is.
Бить?
A whip. That means he's someone bad. I told you about people like him, remember? Is he a monk? He is. Although not an ordinary one. Maybe an official for someone important. I don't like this one bit. He looks nice though. He's smiling. Listen, cub. I am sorry. I know there's so much you want to know about the world out there, but for now, we must stay hidden. And never trust a man of God. Least of all his compassion. You'll either end up in a monastery or at the gallows. Get down.
Easy now, it's just someone little. No need to be afraid.
I'm going to follow him. You go home and wait for me, little cub.
Они просто бросили ребенка? Они закопали мать и бросили ребенка умирать? Окей. Ну, наверное, типа, чтобы он не голодал. Ладно.
Mother?
Пойду-ка я домой.
What's that mound over there? I should take a look.
Какой холм? Ты про это? Там труп. Yes. Я же говорила, пойдем домой. Челик.
Don't move. We killed a pig thief in Salisbury. We can kill you too.
А, это же это.
Where's the baby? Did you eat it?
А, они не бросили ее?
I don't have the baby.
Right.
Эй,
What's this?
Give it back.
What do you want with this? You can't read.
Give it back.
Leave the boy be, Alfred.
сын строителя, да.
He took the baby. I saw him take Mother's cloak. He's the only one around. Who else would have taken it?
А, они не бросали?
A monk took it.
A monk?
Yes, on a horse.
Is that true?
Ну да.
Where did he go?
Откуда я знаю?
He should take us there.
Leave him alone. He's just a boy.
What is your name, boy?
А надо ли говорить?
Jack.
Do you live in these woods, Jack? Then you know this place better than us. Please. I don't know why I left the child. I thought I couldn't take care of him alone, but I cannot leave him to die either. I have to know if he's all right.
А, они
Will you help
все-таки
us?
бросили. Ну, давай.
You're a good lad. I owe you.
If you want your silly book back, you better keep your word.
Что ты такой грубый?
For now, I had no choice. The girl was sobbing, while her father remained tense but quiet. The boy kept on pushing me, which confused me greatly. I had never been hated before. If I had any plans of getting away, it would be like hunting deer. I had to stay sharp until the others forgot to be.
А откуда... А, его просто заставляют. А как идти по следам монаха? Или это просто... А, как
The
просто.
monk had crossed a small stream, or he had followed its course north, which would have led him towards the next village. Either way, the tracks ended at a riverbed as evening was fast approaching. The big man looked at me. "Which way, boy?" he asked. But I could only guess.
А, он следы читает. Перейти реку или пойти вдоль речушки? Ну, по картинке было... По картинке было, что копыта шли через реку, да, получается.
By now, the girl's sobs had ceased, as she had fallen asleep on her father's shoulders. The water was icy, and it hurt. At one point, the boy slipped and fell. I considered my options, but standing in the middle of a stream hardly allowed for a quick escape.
Помогай мне, помогай. Давай поможем.
He slapped my hand away and pushed himself up. When we reached the bank, he was drenched and shook bitterly. gave me a nasty glare while I was already searching the ground.
В смысле, а чё он начал
No
хейт?
footprints on this side of the stream.
Отпечатков копыт не оказалось. А чё он начал хейтить, типа, ты как будто я забрала ребенка и что-то с ним сделала. Сами бросили, главное, да?
What is it?
He got us lost.
Did you?
Papa, I'm tired.
That's all right. Come on, up on my shoulders you go.
No, I'm too heavy, and you're too tired anyway. I will remain steadfast.
You should all get some rest. Alfred, stay here with them while I take a look ahead.
No, don't go.
I won't be far, dear. Besides, you can do me a favour while I'm gone. Have an eye on the lads and make sure they get some sleep, all right?
All right.
See? You are steadfast. I won't be long.
You stay where I can see you while my sister rests. And no tricks.
Чё это такое злой? Подожди, я вообще записываю? Оказывается, записываю. Так. Мне просто пришлось выключить этот ОБС, чтобы проверить, записалось ли вообще все, что было там. Так. Кажется, не задремали, да? Вернуть свою книгу. Хоп.
Ha.
Huh? What is it? Did you hear something?
Don't be scared.
I'm not. I don't like you. Tell me, why do you care about your book so much? Wait, where is it? You sneaky thief. I knew it. You just want to rob us.
You took it first.
You're an animal.
Реально.
You don't even know what it is.
Нихера себе.
I'm not an animal. I'm a hunter.
A hunter? What do you hunt?
Boar, duck, deer.
So you are an outlaw. No one's allowed to hunt deer except for the king.
The king?
Yes, the king of the English. You've never even heard about him, have you? You only know how to rob and how to kill.
The Lord and King of all France, Charles the Great, has spent 7 long years fighting in Spain. He has conquered the highlands and the plain. Before him, not a single fort remains.
What are you rambling on about?
It's from the book.
Hey, you see that? Over there in the fog. There is something there.
Олень?
What is it?
A deer. It broke through the ice and died.
Children!
О,
Martha, wake up, dear.
маму нашли.
Who's she?
We met in the forest. I'm Jack's mother. Come here, Jack.
Did you find him?
Yes, dear, we did.
The baby is safe. The monk brought it to a small cell not far from here.
But we won't go there now. Ellen offered us shelter for tonight.
I have. Follow me.
Зачем?
If I'd known you lived this close,
Ну хотя ладно.
my Agnes might have been safe.
Don't fool yourself. When a woman is bleeding inside, it either stops or it doesn't. All you can do is keep her warm, and you did that. I'm sorry, but the living must take care of the living. Jack, give the children some soup, will you?
Ладно, даже если мне живот
Will you be able to get
позволит.
work soon?
Hard to say. People don't usually hire a new master builder in winter. Too cold for stirring water. Sometimes you get lucky, but...
Thank you,
not this
Jack.
year. Some time ago, I had work in Exeter. They offered me the post of builder for the Castellan, to keep the walls and defences in shape.
Ой,
It would have
подумала,
kept
что
me
за
busy for the rest of my life.
Было
We would have
интересно
lived like bishops.
What happened?
I refused. All I cared about was working on a cathedral again. I was a fool.
You can do better than to build churches.
Well, I worked on one once. That was good work. Nah, I won't ramble on now. But if you ask Martha, she'll tell you everything about it.
You know, a man like you should not beat himself so hard.
No. No, there is no excuse for leaving my baby son behind.
Women die in labor. Men abandon their children all the time. It is rare that they return.
Is that what happened to you and your son?
No, that is an altogether different story. One I haven't even told Jack yet. All I can say is, I raised him alone in this cave, outside of town law.
Это типа
Just
что вроде
us
отшельник.
and the forest.
How do you get by?
We hunt, we gather. It works well enough for us two to
Я не успела.
survive.
Такой.
You can thank Jack for the meal, by the way. My little cub caught his first deer today, all by himself.
I'm impressed. Eat well, children. You'll need your strength.
And so do you, Master Builder. Go on, tuck in.
I will. Thank you.
Окей.
Well, they're asleep now. So, what is it?
I told you that the monk had taken the baby to a small cell nearby. It's true, but I advise you to stay away from there.
What? Why?
Because you abandoned it. That counts as murder.
Then I have to steal him. I have to own up to what I've done. I have to take back my son.
Think for a moment. You have been out of work since summer. A baby needs a lot of care. More than your other children. How will you feed him?
But what am I to do then? Live like you? I don't know a thing about hunting. I'm a mason. Even in a castle I'm more at home than here.
Leave the baby with the monks. He'd be warm and fed. You wouldn't have to carry him while you look for work. And when you do find something, you can come back and fetch him.
I don't know. Since Agnes died, I don't know anything anymore.
You're a good man, Tom Builder. You're kind and gentle and strong. You will do the right thing. You also don't have to go through this alone, you know. Jack and I will have to leave this place soon. The winter is too cruel, and we might not survive if we stayed. We could all travel together.
I don't know. I have my hands full with my children already.
I can help you take care of them. If you promise to teach my son how to get along in the world of men. We may be strangers now, but we would be at each other's side, helping out however we can.
The living must take care of the living.
Yes.
Ну, будем радоваться. Типа, ей, я вижу замок, потому что тут слишком холодно.
That night I dreamed of a strange world. There were small castles, dead deer, and a giant called Tom. In that dream I was happy. I tightly held my mother's hand, watching the kind giant and learning his mysterious ways.
Уже все. Произошедшие события. Вы убили оленя и приводили его на ужин. Вы наткнулись на дом строителя и его семью. Вы налили суп сначала Марте. Ну, конечно, она же маленькая. Альфред признал вас. Разве? Вы захотели поскорее покинуть лес. Вы нашли информацию о жизни Джека и Эллен в качестве изгоев. О жизни Джека и Эллен в качестве изгоев. Все. Так, ну пока на этом все. Я, наверное, буду разделять скорее по... Или по книгам. Подождите.
Did you pack enough food? It will be a while before you get to eat smoked venison again.
Yeah, I took some.
Anyone seen Martha?
She said she had to piss.
All right. I'll go get her.
Мне тоже надо отойти. Тут немножечко будет обрезано, потому что я отошла тоже в туалет.
Ага.
Так, подождите, давай я сохраню сначала.
So?
Я тут. Наверное, надо так разделять все-таки по главам. Возможно, выйдет слишком длинно, да? Короче, я сейчас подряд просто все сниму и, возможно, разделю по этим. Потом сама посмотрю.
Houses. I mostly carve rocks. I haven't built much yet.
Марту.
That must be hard work.
Right.
А как его найти?
Tell me, how are you getting along?
А вот он.
Fine.
They're looking for you.
I don't want to leave. It's so dangerous out there. I don't want to get robbed again.
I've got a slingshot.
Maybe you could teach me how to use it.
I will.
Papa usually protects me, but he can't always be around. He needs to take care of himself too.
Стоит научиться защищаться.
You need to learn to defend yourself.
I want to, but I'm still so small. And I
Why
want
are
to
you
stay
so
here
small?
where it's safe.
Куклу?
This knight is Charles the Great. He will protect you.
Oh. Am I his princess?
You are. Together, you are brave and smart and will never give up.
All right. I have to stay steadfast. Thank you, Jack.
Martha! Where are you?
Come on. We're going on a great quest.
On our way, I told Martha the names of my trees. There was the birch, Jerusalem, and the oaks, Alexandria and Byzantium. When I pointed out Rome, she laughed and named an apple tree Southampton. The farther we walked, the merrier she became, christening all the new trees Winchester, Bath, Salisbury, while I grew quieter and quieter. Finally, we arrived at a large road. This heads towards Shiring, Tom said. The strangest name of them all. By noon, we had reached the edge of town. Mother gave us some dry prunes to chew while she argued with Tom whether we should head directly to town or past the palace of the so-called bishop. Tom was hopeful to find work at the palace, but Mother seemed uneasy.
Мы отправились поговорить с епископом, мы направились к городу.
As we approached the building, Tom noticed the cold in Mother's eyes. Though she had agreed to accompany him to the bishop, she had remained quiet about her true feelings, while Tom didn't see it fit to ask. Gradually, the palace came into view.
В городе просто никого не было, я это помню.
A servant to the Bishop of Shiring agreed to talk to Tom. He was hesitant, but not unwilling to hire a master builder for the winter. His expression changed, though, when he noticed Mother and me.
Они жесткие изгои, да прям.
I am sorry, he said, not unkindly. Maybe the Earl of Shiring will hire you. His castle is nearby, and I heard he may be in dire need of people like you. He smiled encouragingly, then sent us off, claiming his bishop had business to attend to at Kingsbridge Priory.
Мы отправились в Пряковый сказ. А это уже что-то другое. Замок графа Я правильно прочитала?
You don't know me. You're misjudging whatever it is I did. I'm willing to forgive your mistake if you accept my offer now.
This is all about family honor to you, isn't it? Perhaps I should tell you about my mother. She was a happy person who loved to laugh and tell stories, but father made her miserable. Oh, he's not a bad man, but solemn and strict. She hated him so much she died from it.
Are you saying you don't like me?
You're so self-centered. You never think about anyone else's feelings. You have no refinement and you can barely read. What were you expecting?
One day you will see that you are wrong, and then I won't be so forgiving.
Вы не ценили меня таким, теперь я стал таким.
All right. Let's hope it's true and the Earl needs us.
Yeah, I'm starving.
Alfred, keep an eye out. I'll be right back. And boys, try to get along.
No, I don't want to.
An eye out for what?
Papa wants him to look for things that are broken.
Some people don't know they need a mason until you show them.
Papa could fix their walls or build a house.
One man can build an entire house? I want to see.
Learn what you can, but don't stray too far.
Ugh. Why won't anyone just give me something to eat?
Jack, be careful. Don't get too close.
Sorry, Mama.
Hello, Jack. Have you ever been to a castle before?
No.
Castles are very safe places. People don't rob you so fast.
Mother told me stories about castles, about knights and princesses.
Oh, like what?
Like the one about Tristan and Isolde. They drank a potion and had to love each other for 3 years.
I know that one. Jack, Do you think there's a princess in this castle? It would be so nice to see a real princess one day.
Принцесса. Мама просила мне быть осторожной. Пошли убивать людей.
Watch.
Ладно, я шучу. Хоба.
How do you do that?
Like this.
Like this. Я промазала.
That's nothing fancy. Anyone can do that.
Well, I
Yeah.
could watch Jack all day.
Suit yourself.
Я не знаю, что делать.
I can't believe the Earl allowed his daughter to refuse him. How scandalous.
Well, William Hamley is an idiot. I wouldn't
So
marry him either.
scandalous.
She deserves someone better. Such a
Следовать за
bright,
домом
charming
надо.
girl.
Yeah, she's an arrogant one, just like her father.
Don't see that. It's not arrogance. It's nobility. You have to be like that if you want people to respect you.
I agree. She will do fine. It's the Earl's son I'm more worried about. To think that coward is set to be next in line.
At least he knows how to order people around.
Right. What a brat.
Hello, my name is Jack.
Всем пофиг, кажется. Дом. Камни прямые, как деревья. Подняться на стену. А мне дадут? Рыжий.
What is it, boy? You just want to stand there and stare? All right, then. Let's see what you've got. Ah, reckoned you'd be as ballsy as your ginger, but my mistake. Another time, perhaps. Cheers, lad.
А, да, я должна была просто пялиться.
All right. I'll give you another chance.
Давай.
You're good. Could kill a boar with that stare. Pierce it like an arrow. Ever tried that, boy? Stare a boar to death?
No, but I can kill a deer with a rock.
You know what had happened to a boy who claimed he'd killed a deer?
Only the king is allowed to, right?
Aye, or the queen for that matter. Whoever has their arse on the bloody throne end of summer. Used to be that anyone could hunt, but these are proper times now. Decent and orderly. At least when it comes to butchering deer, that is.
Какая-то битва будет.
Will you be fighting soon?
Why are you asking? All right, let me tell
Интересно.
you a secret. Can you keep a secret? What
Can I?
color is your shite, boy?
У тебя дерьмово. Какого цвета? Секрет.
Excellent. Looks like you can keep your mouth shut after all. You want to
да?
be in on the real deal now? Then just say the words. What's your bloody secret, catface?
Are you a knight?
I'll be damned if I wasn't. Would have risked my life for nothing if all I was supposed to do was bake bread. Be warned, lad. Get a job that pays.
Not one where you have to pay for a new horse every time someone kicks your arse. Being a knight costs you, especially when you're also a drunkard. Damn, if only I'd known.
И что у тебя за секрет?
What's your bloody secret, Catface?
Well put, boy. Well put. For bloody it is. We are all going to fight soon. It's for a thing called loyalty. See, all these knights are loyal to one man, and he is loyal to another. And he then is loyal to yet another, a woman, who is the rightful queen of the English. For some here, loyalty's all about coin and favours and power. But for me, it's all about whom I trust, whom I'd follow all the way to hell for all the right reasons. Going to hell together with confidence and trust. It's what's holding this world together, boy. So, you understood my little secret? Good.
Do you need a mason?
Me? Well, these battlements could use a fresh stone or two, but apart from that, I don't know a bloody thing about building, and I don't want to. All I care about is a good sturdy wall and some hot tar to keep my enemies warm. That reminds me of a story. Want to hear a story, boy? But back in my day, I was also quite the stealthy bastard, if I may say so. So this one time, me and my men lay siege to this castle. While both sides rested for the night, I took my crowbar and swam over to the enemy. There was this piece of wall where the mortar had gone away, and one could easily look through the holes into their courtyard. So what did I do? I smoothly tore a hole with my crowbar and snuck inside. Then, what you want to do is hit them where it really hurts. And that's not always the groin. In this case, it was their old well barely standing up. So, one kick, and all its rocks tumbled and covered the hole. From then on, they were without water. The shortest siege in the history of sieges. And not one man died. All because I had an eye on the wall and made good use of that well.
That's what knights do?
Knights do a lot of things, lad.
How did you end that siege again?
I looked for a wall where the mortar was gone. I kicked in their ramshackle well. Easy.
Прикольно. Это типа мне...
What a strange boy.
Почему strange? Ты не лучше. Ладно, все. Это типа жестко быстро прошло, потому что мне не давали выбора, да. Послушать или нет. Ну, как в реальной жизни же бывает. Ты знаешь, чем закончилась эта история? И начинает там доучить. Им вообще не важно, что происходит. Простите, я хочу поговорить с мамой. Кажется, там можно было... Давай, принцессы принцессами, пошли убивать людей.
Yay!
Yay! А он просто упендривается.
Yay!
А? Типа я не смогла, что ли? Давай. Раз.
Yay! Yay!
Два. Три.
Yay!
И четыре. Ура!
Yay!
И that's all. Ладно, все, я не хочу. Так,
Stay sharp, Jack. People are rarely what they seem. See that knight over there? What does he look like to you?
утку.
He looks like a duck.
Ducks fly away when they don't like you. Maybe he will too. Or he will smash your skull with his club. Just because we are out of the forest, that doesn't mean there are no wolves about.
There are so many knights. Do you think there's also a princess?
Принцесса. Ладно. Зря я возвращалась, кажется. Ладно, пойдем по следу Боба. Хватит отвлекаться на всякую...
Are you knights?
We are? Why, you want to be like us?
Like you?
Tell you what, snatch us some food from the keep, and we might train you.
Very good. That should be a valuable first lesson.
No. Ой.
Watch your step, you little twit.
Don't mind him, boy. That's just William Hamley. He was hoping for a princess, but all he got was a boot.
What's he doing? Do you think he forgot something?
His dignity, perhaps?
Ладно.
Look, you strike me as an honest worker, but we have a right who does all the repairs for us.
Then something else, maybe? I heard rumours that there's all kinds of work here.
Well, unfortunately, it's not builders we're looking for. Actually, it's quite the opposite.
I understand. Thank you for your consideration.
Грустно.
Walk with me, boy.
Не, а можно я пока... Я просто слишком... Куриная ножка. А, я краду тут. Украл куриную ножку. Я просто слишком любопытный. Маленький мальчик. Обгоревшее письмо. Датированное 25 декабря 1135 года леди Эльена. Я с нетерпением жду нашей встречи, поскольку мой отец один из богатейших людей страны, а ваш граф Ширинга... ваш граф Ширинга. Наша семья станет могущественнее любой другой, но не стоит бояться нашей предстоящей встречи, миледи. Вы мне отлично подойдете. Мой отец устроит для нас дом, вы будете готовить, убираться, принимать гостей и заботиться о моих лошадях. Наградой вам будут прекрасные долгие ночи. Кринге. Иу, короче, чисто. Стой, ты куда? Я что-то нажала. Подметальщик.
I'm sorry, boy. The Lady Aliena won't see any visitors today.
Lady Aliena?
Lady Aliena?
A charming young woman. She lives on top of the keep.
Like a princess?
Well, no. Although, I suppose she would make a splendid queen indeed. For now, she is just the Earl of Shiring's daughter, and quite good at her role, if I may say so.
В этой башне и правда есть принцесса. Я ее хочу увидеть.
I want to see the lady.
My, you are just as rude as her previous visitor, aren't you? All want but no manners.
Can I see her?
May I see her?
May I?
As I said already, she won't receive any more visitors today. At least not any scoundrels. Not after that Hamley boy tried to propose to her. Again.
She'd rather enjoy some quiet than another wide-eyed piglet who thinks himself a minstrel. Now, don't start singing, please.
Менее интересно что-то.
And farewell to you.
Да-да. Это
We
граф.
have followers all over the submarine.
Of course. You're the Earl, after all.
A title doesn't guarantee anything, my son.
I don't understand. Is that why you sent all those letters?
So, have you heard about anyone else who might need a mason?
Last summer they were building at the monastery in Shaftesbury, but they might be finished now.
А куда подевался Том? Чё? Он же хотел со мной поговорить, пройтись и поговорить. А вот он.
Even a fool can see these buildings need work. If the Earl's not worrying about his stalls and his kitchens, it might be something else.
Что сказать Тому?
Did you know there's a princess living here?
Well, I heard the Earl has a daughter, but that's about it.
They refused you.
Well, just because work rarely falls into one's lap, that doesn't mean there is none. I'll give this place a look over while you tell your mother to be patient.
What are you looking for?
Something to convince the Earl that keeping things the way they are won't do for long. Could be something small, like a washed-out mortar or a loose column. Yeah, I need to see the hole before I can carve the rock.
Тому нужна работа, мне нужно найти что-нибудь требующего ремонта. Прям мне нужно? Ладно.
I'm going to talk to some people. And if you see...
Окей. Пойду посмотрю дома. Типа с ним все в порядке? Марта, смотри, жрачку тебе принесла.
Wow, so much food. Your mother just gave me some nuts, though. Maybe Alfred wants some.
Hey, boy, come here. Say, what do you think about Tom?
Добрый вроде.
He's nice.
Well, let me tell you something. He may seem nice, but he really doesn't care about anyone but himself. Whatever you do, he doesn't care. He'll just drag you into his own misery. So take my advice. If you and your mother want to stay, you better learn to shut up and put yourself second. That's all I'm saying.
Чё? Малыш реально обижен на отца. Напхал. Может, ты станешь подобрее.
Where did you get that?
Just eat it.
Не важно. Не спрашивай такие вопросы.
I can see we're going to be good friends.
Будь подобрее. Угрюмый, как не знаю. Маленький видный садик. Про принцессу проговорим.
There are so many knights here.
Да.
Do you think there's also a princess?
Есть одна.
There is one.
What?
There is a princess here.
Oh, show me.
Кек, мы что, пройдем прямо к ней?
My lady,
Yes, Matthew?
there are 2 children downstairs, desperately wanting to see you.
Children?
A rather cheerful little girl and an annoying boy.
Well, considering that it is my role to tend to my father's guests, I believe I can see them.
Your father let you renounce a wedding. I'm sure he wouldn't mind if you declined this as well.
But a cheerful little girl?
And an annoying boy.
We will get along. You may bring them up.
Почему меня так не любят?
Oh, it's you. I noticed you and your parents from my window. What can I do for you?
Здравствуйте.
You're quite shy, aren't you? Would you like something to eat?
But they won't serve food yet.
They do what I tell them. I will have Matthew get you some bread.
Yes, please. Where's your mother?
My mother died.
Aren't you sad?
I was, but that was a long time ago.
Я
My
смеюсь
brother
просто
Richard can't even remember
от
her.
мальчика, а не от того, что я не думаю.
My mother's dead too.
When did she die?
Last week.
Oh. Who's that woman with you then?
Это моя.
That's my mother.
And where's your father?
Не знаю.
Did he run off? Some men are such beasts.
I never had a father.
Че смеешься?
Where did you come from then?
From my mother. All young things come from their mothers.
No.
What have fathers got to do with it?
I think you should have a word with your mother. Come on, I want to show you something. Have you ever been up this high before?
No. Wow. All the people look so small. Like little mice. You must be up here every day.
I used to, but nowadays I try to hold myself back.
Why?
We are about to make some great enemies. If our first assault fails, they may want to lay siege to our castle, so I will have to get used to staying up here for a long while. I suppose this view will bore me soon enough. Till then, I'm trying to keep it special.
And you're sharing it with us. I don't think that I'd ever get bored by this.
Come on, let's go back down. Matthew will take you to your parents.
Окей. Принцесса сказала мне, что граф ожидает нападения. Политика.
How did it go?
Oh, she was so pretty. Don't you agree, Jack?
Ну да. Пошли убивать людей. Это я типа учу ее стрелять или что это типа, или просто выпендриваюсь?
And another one.
I don't understand.
And another one.
Ладно. Не будем задаваться вопросами.
Yay.
Будем просто кидать камни, потому что ей нравится.
And another one.
Короче, у меня 3 информации, да, сейчас. Или задания, или что это. Альфред считает, что Том нет до него дела. Принцесса сказала мне, что граф ожидает нападения. Тому нужна работа, мне нужно найти что-нибудь требующее ремонта. Я не знаю, что делать. Можно пойти к Тому, поговорить о его сыне, что он обиженка. Наверное.
What is it, boy?
Об Альфреде.
Alfred is angry.
What? Why?
He says you're selfish and don't care about him.
Thank you for telling me, Jack. I will talk to him later.
Давай. Выясните отношения.
Lady Aliena is expecting an attack.
An attack? So the Earl is planning to go to battle. That's very helpful, Jack. Now, why don't you help me find some damage to the castle? The Earl might not want to fight if his defences are in bad shape.
Так. Ладно, пойдем. О! Я случайно еще заметил. Ого. Стена разрушена. А я еще помню, что там наверху что-то было сломано. Сейчас. Вот это. Зубцы стен. Да, все. Я тебе нашла работу. Чел.
The battlements are broken.
I noticed that already. Anything else?
There is a wall without mortar.
If that's true, you have a very keen eye. Now, see if you can spot one more area of damage.
Еще одно место. Это душно. Да. Тут как будто все в порядке, да? Вроде мышка ни на что не наводится. Дом был норм. Это... Кого? Расколовшаяся хрень лежит. Все. Я бы не догадалась, я просто случайно тупнула. Так, я тебе нашла третья разрушенная хрень.
The well is in bad repair.
It is? Yeah, very good, Jack. That's one thing the Earl needs to get fixed for sure. Well, that should do for now. Now, stay sharp.
Что?
You did a very good job, son. Now, come along. You deserve to see if it works.
Look, I'd like to give you work, but we don't need you.
I just hope you're not expecting a siege soon.
Why do you say that?
Your defences are in bad repair.
Be specific, man.
The mortar in your walls has come away in places. This leaves an opening for a crowbar, and once there's a hole, it's easy to pull the entire wall down.
Anything else?
Yeah. The keep has an undercroft with a wooden door. If I were attacking the keep, I'd go through that door and start a fire in the stores.
And if you were the Earl, how would you prevent that?
I'd have a pile of stone ready shaped and a supply of sand and lime for mortar. And a mason standing by ready to block up that doorway in times of danger.
О, на нас обратили
Matthew,
внимание.
may I have a word with you?
Найсу.
Well, we have a home. For now.
На который скоро нападут.
Is that all right for you all?
Of course.
Alfred?
Why are you asking me?
Because you're a builder. And I think you have a say in it too.
Ура, они начали лагерь.
It's fine with me.
Grab your things, everyone, and follow me. It's time we put a roof over our heads.
And thus Tom Builder had finally found work. Little did we know then that it wouldn't last for long.
Было же уже типа сказано, что нападение будет, в смысле. Так, произошедшие события. Вы отдали соломенного рыцаря Марте, чтобы она не боялась. Вы и ваша новая семья добрались до Эрлскасла. Вы дали Альфреду перекусить, там самым укрепили вашу дружбу. Просто что нужно для того, чтобы начать дружить с человеком? Надо дать ножку курицы. Вы заслужили доверие сэра Щербача и узнали его секрет. Вы рассказали Альене об отце Джека. А что можно было не рассказывать? Ладно. А какая разница-то? И похер, наверное. Вы нашли письмо Уильяма Хамле к леди Альене. Вы могли Тому найти работу в Эрлскасле. Ура, я крутой. Просто последний пункт крутой.